Alright, folks, let's dive into the TV schedule for the week of August 9, 2026, and see what's cooking in the world of entertainment. First things first, I want to talk about the new series premiering on Prime Video, The Chosen in the Wild with Bear Grylls. Now, this show is not your typical reality TV fare. It's a 6-episode binge that takes a group of actors and has them surviving in the wilderness with Bear Grylls. What makes this really interesting is the cast, which includes Jonathan Rummy, Paras Patel, and Elizabeth Tabish, among others. It's a unique blend of adventure and drama, and I'm curious to see how these actors fare in such a challenging environment. Personally, I think it's a refreshing take on the survival genre, and I can't wait to tune in and see how they handle the obstacles thrown their way. Now, let's move on to the docuseries NASCAR Americana on USA Network. This 3-week event explores NASCAR's unique place in the American story. What makes this show stand out is its historical perspective on a sport that's deeply ingrained in American culture. In my opinion, it's a fascinating look at how sports can reflect and shape our society. Now, let's talk about the finales. On Sunday, we have the Season 3 finale of House of the Dragon on HBO. This show has been a massive hit, and I'm excited to see how the story unfolds. What many people don't realize is that House of the Dragon is a prequel to Game of Thrones, and it's setting the stage for some epic battles and political intrigue. Now, on Monday, we have the 2-episode premiere of Somebody Knows Something on Freeform. This true crime series follows true crime influencer Kara Chamberlain as she investigates unsolved murders and missing persons cases. What makes this show compelling is its real-life impact and the human stories behind the cases. Now, let's move on to the comedy specials. On Tuesday, we have Rory Scovel, Show Must Go On Netflix. This special is a must-watch for anyone who loves stand-up comedy. Rory Scovel is a brilliant comedian, and his show is filled with hilarious observations and witty commentary. Now, let's talk about the movies. On Wednesday, we have The Him I Knew on Lifetime. This movie is a thriller about a woman who returns home after surviving a violent attack and finds her husband subtly different. It's a gripping tale that explores the complexities of relationships and the impact of trauma. Now, let's move on to the finales and premieres. On Wednesday, we have the Season 1 finale of Let's Marry Harry on Netflix and the 3-episode premiere of Reacher on Prime Video. On Thursday, we have the Season 1 finale of Gone on BritBox and the 6-episode binge of My Brilliant Career on Netflix. Now, let's talk about the sports-related content. On Thursday, we have the MLB Field of Dreams game on Netflix and the 2026 Patriot Games on ABC. Now, let's move on to the documentaries. On Friday, we have Travis Barker, Louder Than Fear on Hulu. This documentary follows the Blink-182 drummer as he embarks on a raw and redemptive journey after surviving a devastating plane crash. Now, let's talk about the movies. On Friday, we have Don't Say Good Luck on Netflix, Girls Like Girls on Peacock, Normal on HBO Max, and The X-Files, I Want to Believe Rach Frankenstein, Director's Cut, on Hulu. Now, let's wrap up with some more movies. On Saturday, we have Aussie at Heart on Hallmark Channel, The Daughter She Left Behind on Lifetime, and A Murder Between Friends on Lifetime Movie Network. Now, let's take a step back and think about what all this content implies. It's clear that the entertainment industry is constantly evolving, and we're seeing a diverse range of genres and formats. From reality TV to documentaries, from comedy specials to thrillers, there's something for everyone. What this really suggests is that the audience is becoming more discerning and demanding, and creators are responding by offering a wide array of options. So, what do you think? What are you most excited to watch this week? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more TV and entertainment news and reviews. Thanks for watching, and happy viewing.